The Supreme Court of Ohio ruled a trial judge could prohibit a Geauga County woman from using drugs or alcohol and from entering bars as part of her sentence for misdemeanor theft. In a unanimous decision, the Supreme Court reversed an 11th District Court of Appeals decision, which found the trial court could not impose the restriction on Susan Baelish because the use of drugs or alcohol played no role in her theft offense. Writing for the court, Justice Daniel R. Hawkins explained that Ohio criminal sentencing law expressly allows drug and alcohol use monitoring as a condition on an offender placed on community control. In November 2023, Baelish pleaded guilty to one count of misdemeanor theft. As part of her sentence, the trial court imposed 1 year of community control, also referred to as probation. The trial court imposed several conditions, including a ban from bars and required drug and alcohol screening.
Here, I would agree. I think if the court is authorized to impose no drugs or alcohol, there is no requirement that the court show there be a connection. I think there is a relationship to rehabilitation because it's about punishment and deterrence. And so it would send a message to that person that, hey, if you commit a crime, even if you've got no history of drugs or alcohol weren't related to the offense, there's going to be a punishment for committing a crime, and that will make the person think about future crime.
Baelish objected to the drug and alcohol conditions, arguing that under a previous Supreme Court decision, a condition of probation not reasonably related to the committed offense is prohibited. The trial court rejected the objection, reasoning that within the prior 18 months, Baelish had been on probation after being convicted of driving under the influence of alcohol.
There's no evidence in this record that Ms. Baelish has a persistent history of alcohol or drug abuse. We have a single instance of a DUI and then separately a single theft offense. And so there's nothing to support that she would need drug and alcohol testing to rehabilitate her for this theft offense.
Because drug and alcohol monitoring is a condition stated in the law, and Baelish had a criminal history involving a DUI, the trial court's decision to impose monitoring and the bar restrictions was not an abuse of discretion, Justice Hawkins wrote. The court reimposed the conditions on Baelish.